I'd like to think that my being here is inevitable. I'm a huge Law and Order junkie. Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Criminal Intent. I watch them all kind of obsessively. So when the opportunity arose, I had to say yes. First episode of the season, so I'm imagining that that had been on the stove for some time. And I first got the script maybe a week and a half before shooting started. But it's definitely a character that kind of jumped off the page. There's a lot of edge, a lot of layers. Someone who is kind of a thorn in the side of Stabler and Benson, which is a dynamic I was looking forward to. He's definitely an outsider to this dynamic that has been running for some time, which kind of parallels my experience as an actor, because Law and Order SVU is, of course, 10 seasons down the road, and I'm just coming into this completely fresh. But there are a couple of interesting reversals in the course of the story where Benson and Stabler kind of get the rug pulled out from under them, courtesy of my character, which is fun. It took a couple of readings. I mean, I think the writing is that good. Like it's great writing for TV, which is harder to come by than you might think. I mean, I think this is one of the best shows out there, from the writing to the directing to the editing to the acting, which is why I wanted to be a part of it. So peeling back the layers of Nate Kendall took some time and challenged me in a way that I really enjoyed. I think it was the humor. There's a very dry black humor at work. He's not a character that is only relentless or only pissed off or only disengaged. There are a lot of different curves to the arc of his story. And when I realized that opening scene where he's got the gun in the mouth of the convict, which we shot in a very interesting way, where I'm not actually looking at the actor playing the convict, I'm looking directly into camera. It becomes a scene about me terrorizing this criminal, threatening him with violence, but also in a strange and revealing way, I'm also talking about myself. So a lot of what you see my character expressing through the course of the episode is revealing, exposing in ways that he probably never intended. The first time we sat in the interrogation room together, we were about to run our lines, and I started giggling a little bit, and the two of them looked at me like I was crazy. Um, and I felt this weird kind of, I had this parallel experience of being an actor in a room with other actors and being me in a room with Stabler and Benson. And it was really kind of trippy because I've been watching them work for years. I'm a huge fan of what they bring to the table every single episode, which feels so honest and righteous without being self-righteous. And it was a pleasure to have a seat at that table. I think there's a lot of potential there. I can't say too much, but the episode does end in this very kind of serious cliffhanger with a lot of loose ends. And I feel as though it's the sort of character that hopefully audiences will want to see more of, even if the real characters on the show hope that they never see him again. So we'll see. We'll see.